Ako, nakita mo ba yung pagtaas ng kamay? Ang pulong na to, Robert. Ako, tumakas ka ba yung sarili? Bakit ito mag-mistay? Kasi ako, bibigyan ng masakit. Alam mo, galing ng mga Pilipino kayo na post, ito yung ibig sabihin. Wala pa yun. O baka mga Pilipino, ay putok siya, kaya pumakas lang. Ha? Gusto mo sumamba? O baka gusto mo yung over dito, yung mula ka sa mga yan. Mamaya alam tayo. O, eto pa na ba? Bakla to? Grabe pala yung alis mo sa Got Talent. Ano yun? Yung pala namin mo yun? Sasama sa America's Got Talent? Ito ba yun? Next year. Ano yung kinatang mo? Yes, no. Correct? Hindi ko natama mo? Ba't parang? Ako si Bako kami. Yes, ako kami. Yes, ako tubo. Yes, ako. Maraming sila si Tessa mo kasi guest ito.
Kel! Kung saan ko? Ano si Kel?
Late April 2008, dozens of tornadoes are sweeping across the southern United States. There's a tornado watch in northern California. It's over 100%. She can't believe her eyes. There's a powerful tornado heading towards
Let's go!
Samantalang dati, sinabi ko sa kanya, hindi nawawala sila ng mga sinabi ko sa kanya na, medyo
I don't feel good about any of this close to the end.
Let's go!
nakalimutan ko ang kapunan ko. Nakalimutan ko sila ako. Sabi mo ba nagsuwa? Pero sinabi ko sa gabi,
Let's go!
so tandaan mo sa mga pagkakataon, mag-realize mo pagkakataon ka, sabang ang puli at naunawaan mo na kayo talaga parang isa. Tandaan mo na kayo na parang walang masamang ganito. Tama talaga kayo niya na.
Let's go!
There are 2 fatalities and 20 injuries, and the entire town of Pilger suffers near complete destruction. The prayers made for the earth race that day, but most of the eastern parts of
Ay, oo, di ba alam natin, princess ko, tawagin natin.
Ako to, ano? Kaya ate,
Everything was as still as death. Then she saw two castles found that needed restoration. September 2013. Within a brain. Years ago, produces has been Colorado's history.
Tanggalin ako na.
Professional motorcyclists Hamlet Camp chose to have it the last reading area routes. Because he knows the route so well, he thinks he can make the routes smoother. The motorcycle is swept away in a raging torrent. Now, it's a fight for survival.
A lot of times you can't really see what's happening just beneath the water surface. There's movement downward. Like movement downward to traffic down there.
The motorcyclist claws his way out of the powerful current.
Dude, you almost died.
The biker escapes with no injuries. He even manages to locate his bike, but it takes 9 days to dig it out of the mud.
Admit it, we all love to see the most beautiful, famous and successful celebrities.
I don't feel good about any of this.
Pushed to the edge. From a life of luxury to have a nice coach here, to the adventure of a lifetime. Running Wild with Bear Grylls, Tuesday night on Discovery Channel.
As China continues to grow, we ask, not just what, not just where, not just why, or when, but how. How China works. Saturday nights on Discovery. The world that always wonders on the creating groundbreaking designs, taking construction to a whole new level. This is us making history. Impossible builds. On TLC, dating just got more complicated.
I don't want to deal with this.
When you throw kids into the mix.
That is the most annoying sound.
Single dad seeking. On Animal Planet, they come from different worlds, but are on the same road to recovery.
Working with wolves is one of the things that help me heal.
Wolves and warriors. On Discovery Asia, daring rescue missions, death-defying campaigns, relive the drama behind India's iconic military operations, battle arcs. Your world on the Discovery Networks this October.
A continent away, west of South America's Andes Mountains, Chile's Atacama Desert is one of the driest places on Earth. But not in March 2015, when a massive flash flood strikes.
It's not like the soil that you and I are used to. It's parched. So when you put a little bit of rainfall on it, it's like putting water onto a plate. And when you tip that plate over, the water just flows down the plate.
Almost an inch of rain falls in just 12 hours.
the equivalent of 7 years of rain, and Chile's worst floods in 80 years.
The force of that water is like a hurricane hitting this area. You see the debris, you see the cars, you see everything in the water that you might see in a hurricane.
This is probably going maybe 10 miles per hour, but at this speed, water, because it's 1,000 times heavier, denser than air, has the force of an EF5 tornado on any square foot of object that it blows against.
Unusually warm ocean temperatures fueled the storm that left 25 Chileans dead, 100 missing, and thousands homeless across the Atacama region. June 2015, on the other side of the globe, in Georgia's capital, Tbilisi, in Eastern Europe, a flash flood sweeps away dozens of buildings and cars.
There's a little river through Tbilisi, the Vera River. So what happened is a thunderstorm complex formed over that high ground, and the water just funneled into that whole river valley.
When mud gets picked up and you have a landslide like that, the mud goes everywhere. And this is a city of 1 million people.
Tragically, the flash flood also decimates its cherished zoo, drowning it in 12 feet of water.
The zoo really does look like it got hit by a tsunami.
It's about as bad a situation as you can imagine for wild animals, having their environment completely destroyed, trying to save their life.
I think for a lot of people, it's kind of a nightmare.
Tragically, a man is mauled to death by a tiger, and authorities are forced to kill some of the zoo's most dangerous animals. 19 citizens die in the floods, including 3 zoo workers. Half of the zoo's cherished 600 animals perish and become an enduring symbol of the flash flood's devastation. April 2015. Fire and lightning come together on South America's Pacific coast. Chile's Calbuco volcano erupts for the first time in more than 40 years.
I think they're one of the most amazing things on our planet.
The volcano is spewing an epic 200 million tons of ash 11 miles high. And that ash travels by wind currents around the world.
You're throwing this dust and debris
Let's go!
into the stratosphere up to 100,000 plus feet.
Adding to the incredible drama, a flurry of lightning.
To see that amount of lightning in a time lapse from a volcanic eruption, how often do we get to see this?
5,000 people are evacuated from a 12-mile zone around the volcano.
You don't necessarily know when a volcanic eruption is going to happen. I think that, to me, is the most terrifying part about living in this general area.
Time to test your knowledge about a volcano that produced one of history's largest lava flows. A drone captures Iceland's mighty Bárðarbunga volcano as it erupts in 2014. Drones have opened up the study of remote volcanoes like this one. But this incredible footage comes at a price. The drone flies so close to danger, the camera melts. But the memory card survives. April 2015. Embers fly in a permafrost zone deep in Siberia. As thawing land becomes fuel for a dangerous wildfire.
People think because you're up in the northern latitudes you can't have forest fires. Well, that's incredibly wrong.
The flames are so intense, residents call it the apocalypse.
How do you know which way to go when this is happening? You are surrounded by fire here. I wouldn't even know where to begin.
You can see this is a wind-blown fire. So the wind is accelerating the fire across a high fuel zone.
The hellish inferno doubles in size in less than a day. Panicked drivers back up into the flames because they think it's the only way out.
I would drive. I would not want to pull over. I think if you stay there, you know the end result, and it's not a good one.
The flames are so intense, the back of a car ignites.
All that brush and debris, hot, it starts melting things. Once you ignite that gas, There's speculation the 400 square mile fire is caused by farmers burning dry grass in their fields and fueled by vegetation that's been dried out by higher than normal temperatures. September 2013, Northern California. A family is confronted by a violent, wind-driven wildfire. Weather conditions are ripe for disaster.
We had temperatures that were over 100 degrees, about 110 in this part of California. We had low relative humidity.
Time is running out as the homeowner tries desperately to save his house.
He's on that earth mover trying to create a fire break. That thing might be 10 feet across. You need a fire break about maybe 100 feet across to stop that wind from blowing those embers.
With wind gusts from the north, towering flames explode in minutes.
Dealing with fires and the wind and the topography, the slopes, huge danger because it is so unpredictable.
The family frantically escapes unharmed without a second to lose. But their home is lost to the flames.
They're caught up in the emotion of losing everything that you spent 20, 30 years working for. This is where your family was born and raised. You realize that this fire is not going to be denied.
The 12 square mile wildfire takes one life and destroys 68 homes.
Fire can travel 6 to 8 miles per hour, but then you get a wind-driven fire, and you're going to at least double that, possibly.
It's one small little area on fire, then you have a whole hillside on fire. As the fire goes up the slope, it can encompass neighborhoods in a matter of minutes.
Admit it, we all love to see the most beautiful, famous, and successful celebrities.
I don't feel good about any of this.
Pushed to the edge. From a life of luxury to
But pretty nice cars here.
to the adventure of a lifetime. Running Wild with Bear Grylls, Tuesday night on Discovery Channel.
Gordon Cooper is identifying shipwrecks from space.
You got billions of dollars worth of treasure here.
The trail of something big.
Cooper's Treasure is 29th October on Discovery Channel. The world and all its wonders on the Discovery Networks this October. On Discovery. Creating groundbreaking designs. Taking construction to a whole new level.
This is us making history.
Impossible builds. On TLC, dating just got more complicated.
I don't want to deal with this.
When you throw kids into the mix.
That is the most annoying sound.
Single dad seeking. On Animal Planet, they come from different worlds, but are on the same road to recovery.
Working with wolves is one of the things that help me heal.
Wolves and Warriors. On Discovery Asia, daring risky missions, death-defying campaigns, relive the drama behind iconic military operations, battle arcs. Your world on the Discovery Networks this October.
Into my life or not.
July 2007. Two University of Oklahoma meteorology students are on their balcony videotaping the most intense lightning display they've ever seen.
It's a dangerous time to really be out and observing the weather.
And they're breaking one of the most important safety rules they've ever studied.
Any chaser will tell you, they're not that afraid of tornadoes. They're not that afraid of big baseball-sized hail. But lightning is the one thing that they're all scared of.
Like the loudest thunder I've ever heard.
The huge storm is dumping 4 inches of rain. 68-mile-an-hour gusts of wind.
So it was flash, 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 and it seemed like they were all distant flashes, right?
Alright, if I die, somebody kill that.
I've had a close call like that. I tell you what, I will not do that again. I now make sure when we're out on live shots, I track every single lightning strike.
The students are close enough to the strike to get a slight tingling sensation on the back of their neck and toes, and a newfound respect for the high voice of Mother Nature.
The irony here, they almost become victims of what they're studying.